Okay, so how's it going, everybody? As you can see, I am in full netherite. I don't remember if I showed this before, but yeah, I have full netherite. And also, yes, before you ask, this is a 1.8 texture pack, but I just really like it, so that's why I'm using it. If you want to use it in 1.16 or whatever, I guess you can, but there will be some errors. But I'll put it in the description anyway if you want to use it for 1.16. Now, if you do remember, in the last video on this server, I messaged the admin and asked him to give me perms, or to give me admin basically. And well, hey, would you look at that? So yeah, just because I'm admin, of course, even I have restrictions. See, look, I can't just do game, oh dear god. This is, I lost the will to live. Look at, see, so I can't do game mode creative, which is fair, I guess. If you see this, maybe you could tell, maybe you couldn't. I'm making an Enderman XP farm, so I'll just, because I still need XP, even though I have netherite, I'm still struggling to get to level 30 every once in a while. So I'll see you after I'm done bridging out 3 stacks of blocks. So now what I have to do is make a 9x6 platform here. And the design I'm using, I'm going to put in the description if anyone wants to check the video out or make this design yourself. That'll keep him out. Yeah. Alright, back to the building. This is not okay. Okay, listen. He is gone. I don't know where, but he's gone. He is... Oh god. I'm concerned now. Yes, please. Oh god, I'm at low health. Please don't disappear, okay? Just don't disappear, okay? Okay? He's been named. Yes! Came here looking for a name tag, but I found diamond. So, after dying multiple times and harassing some Endermen, the problem still remained. I had yet to acquire a name tag. How was I gonna solve this problem, you might be asking? Well, that's what I was thinking too, until I did /home and was teleporting to my base. The chunks hadn't loaded yet, so I looked around my unloaded base, and then I saw my villagers. And that's when it hit me. Librarian villagers. You see, librarian villagers are viewed as one of the most useful tools when it comes to Minecraft survival, due to the fact that they can trade you valuable items such as enchanted books, lanterns, clocks, as well as, oh, wait a minute, all of those are literally useless except for like the enchanted books. And you know what else is valuable that they sell? That's right, name tags. Now I have no idea why it took me this long to figure out that they sell name tags. I then took some leftover gold and combined it with an apple to make a golden apple. And then I grabbed my weakness potion that I had left over, and my plan was, of course, if you hadn't been able to tell already, was to make a zombie villager and then cure it. You see, my goal was to get the best enchantments on my armor that I could possibly achieve in Minecraft survival. So I got the most valuable villagers set up and ready to be infected. I then took the proper precautions to block off any other villagers that I didn't want to get turned into zombies. The next part was quite simple. All I had to do was lure the zombie back into my basement where I keep my villagers. Now, I paused here because there's a problem. Zoom into my hotbar. As you can see, I only have one golden apple, and there appears to be 2 villagers in this chamber. However, I hadn't realized this until later on, so for now, let's just look at the villagers freak out. That's pretty hilarious. I then realized that I am 1 golden apple short, and then I decide to go break some leaves. Using my diamond hoe. In the new Minecraft 1.16 update, hoes can now break natural grass-like things such as hay bales, leaves, and other things. After getting the apple, I then made another weakness potion because I had already used my leftover ones trying to cure that stupid villager. After I finally got the other zombie to start getting cured, I then put them back into their places. After that, I used the enchanted books that I bought from the villager and combined them all into separate books that I would apply onto my armor. This is just a tip. Do not do this. Putting all your enchantments on a book and then applying that to your item actually uses more XP than if you were to just use the enchanted books and directly put it onto your item. Also, while we're on the topic of enchanting, you should never enchant your items from least expensive to most expensive, but rather you should choose the most expensive book to apply first and then make your way down. Eventually, after grinding Enderman XP, I had acquired what I thought was the best armor you could achieve in survival. But then, the admin called me out, and I was ruined. I had to get thorns if I didn't want to look like a fool in front of them. I thought I would breed the villagers so I could get a new one, but the TPS was hard to work with. However, I managed to make it work with a couple of potatoes. Breeding with 3 TPS wasn't going to be easy, so I thought I'd fish to pass the time. But as I was fishing, I realized that manually fishing was for losers, and in 1.16, AFK fishing had been removed, so this was literally useless. I then made my way to the Ender farm where I hopefully could pass the time by grinding some XP. So since we're on a mob farm, let's talk about them. Have you ever wanted to make a mob farm? Have you ever wanted to make a large mob farm? If so, then you're probably gonna need wither roses. And I mean a lot of wither roses. Now you might be saying, I don't really have a lot of wither roses. What am I gonna do? Well, don't worry, because I've got you covered. And the answer is simply 3 words. Sweet berry bush. You see, berry bushes are a useful and renewable asset in Minecraft. and they're just as good as wither roses as long as the entity inside of them are moving, as demonstrated here by this absolute Chad. And also, if you happen to come across a spruce forest, there's a likely chance that you might find a couple sweet berry bushes lying around, and the fact that these can be replanted makes it that much better. However, you should not replace every single wither rose in your farm. This is only meant for certain designs of farms, and some mob farm designs might stop working if you replace the wither rose with something else. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.